Welcome to Strasbourg, which is in France. First time visiting, so we're just gonna go around and see what there is to see. And I thought I'll bring you along. So we're just heading out the car park and we're gonna find a bus. There is a tram, but the trams are out of service where we were, so had to get a bus. Wish it was a tram. As you can see, there are orange people working on the tram. That's why you can't go into the centre using the tram at this stage of the tram system. But don't worry, we got a bus, as you'll see in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, we're at a tram first. We tried the tram, but it definitely wasn't an option, so we turned around to get a bus. So you'll definitely see a bus now. As the bus arrives, we also made a discovery. This tram didn't go all the way into the centre where we wanted to go, so we had to get it, then get off at a tram stop. This is where we got the tram. You can't see it because it's underground, unlike our trams were always above ground. And also there's a ton of bikes. As we head down these stairs, we got a tram A, but it's a long way down, but we managed to get the right tram into the centre. As you can see, it arriving in 3, 2, 1. This tram wasn't that packed, but trust me, as you'll see later, hopefully, it was packed on the way back. We also made a couple of mistakes of what stop to get off at, but we corrected ourselves anyway. But yeah, it does go over ground when it gets to the centre, as you can see now. We walked down here to see what there was, and then we found this river which basically led us to a place which you'll see in a minute, but you can cruise down here. I think it's a tour. We didn't do it. We was planning to, but we decided to get something else instead, as you'll see later on. In a few seconds you will now see a place where all tourists go. Basically what you call it in England is a tourist trap. Basically a lot of gift shops, a lot of overpriced restaurants, cafes and parking. And what you call it? The city centre. I didn't mention that before because you should all know what Strasbourg is if you have been there before. So down here is the start of our proper adventure into the centre. As we walk this way, we see a couple of gift shops right in front of us. We did go in them. We did get one item, but I didn't show you it, so it's not really that important. They sell gingerbreads, men, they sell some few bits. At one point we did see a really good shop what sold really expensive clocks. Be careful, there is some people trying to sell some stuff to you or give it for free. It seems like the person right in front. Don't take, because they want your money and they will come and get you and be really angry. You can see I'm in the tourist trap area, as there was a lot of shops like this one. We didn't buy anything out of it because, you know, it's quite expensive in the shops. By the way, these shops take euros, as I'm in mainland Europe. Forgot to tell you, just in case if you are uneducated and you don't know what currency France takes. So as we head this way, we've got the best buildings. After seeing these gift shops with some weird items on them, like really weird items. I don't get it, some of them, but yeah. This is Strasbourg Cathedral, which is the most famous, one of the most famous cathedrals in the world. I hope it is anyway. There is some trains, land trains you can board. There's 2 of them, we only did 1. You will see the highlights. So that is the land train. It's a tour guide of some of the good buildings you can see. So here is the highlight. Now we're going to take a look in a sweet shop, which is very common in Europe. It's a pirate themed one. Do not buy anything because it's quite expensive, and this is the candy shop. They're in like barrels. It says do not taste, so do not taste. But if you want to spend your life savings on sweets, then buy it. But yeah, now we're looking at some expensive plates. What got Disney on them? But now we're heading for a record shop. The reason we went to a record shop is because I wanted some different records. What were French, but somehow only bought one. There's a merry-go-round in the middle of this place. It's not actually got any barriers, which is kind of weird. I expect it to have like some barriers to stop you getting hurt, but obviously not. It's also a statue. Not sure what the statue is, but there is. That glass bit is car parking. It's quite expensive. It's like, can't remember how much, but it was something for like 15 minutes. Yeah, ridiculous. Every 15 minutes you get charged something. Round here is where the record shop is. I didn't record it because I had a SD card error, which I had a spare SD card anyway, but this was the footage I nearly lost, so I'm glad I got it back. But it took this long. We have spawned in this shop. I don't know what this shop is. It's kind of like a Christmas shop, but this was opposite the record shop anyway, so don't worry, you've missed nothing. Their trams are really nice looking, but as we walk this way, we are kind of heading back, but we realised afterwards we could have just got back on the tram anyway. But just a nice stroll down this path. Here is the less touristy section of Strasbourg, because you've got some phone shops, you've got normal, you've got a load of stuff which is more normal, including a Primark, which I didn't realise was in different countries until this year. But this is the tram. As you can tell, it's more busy, as I said before, which this one left because we didn't get there in time. Can't remember what number letter the tram was, but we got it. So this is the exit for the tram station. The tram station basically brings you to the railway station, but we got a bus which was, I think, the number 10, 12, It was 12, I believe. And yeah, we're heading back to the car park where we began our journey. Basically, our target was just to go around Strasbourg and have fun. We came back with a couple of records, came back with a fridge magnet, and a fun day out. I do recommend going, if you go to Europa Park, it's only half an hour away, which is the best thing. So we just got off the bus. Now we're heading to the car park. As I said, there is a Ibis hotel nearby the car park. Just so you know, if you ever want to come here, it's better than an F1. Trust me. Well, I've never been in one, but trust me, it can't be any worse. But around here is a lovely river. Quite nice. You can hire some boats, as we saw, and yeah, it's a lovely walk. It is the long way round to the car park, but this is where I will end my day in Strasbourg, and next video will be back in Germany. So I will see you in the next video. Ta-ra!